Today I'm painting a hero from Project Elite, and her name is Akosha. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. Akosha is painted or primed with Army Painter's Uniform Gray. That's because some of her boots were mostly gray, so I decided to have that as the base part. I start off with a Vallejo color, which I don't use very often, and this is called Buff. This is for her pants because they were like a khaki style pants, and I couldn't find any other color that I had that would go perfectly with this. Alright, I'm going to be using some Abomination White now, which is a Zombicide Invader paint, but it is also equivalent to the Army Painter's Matte White, and I actually didn't realize that till yesterday. So I'm using this for her shirt. It was very nice and white. Moving on to her protective vest, I'm using Ash Gray from the Army Painter. This is going to do the shoulder pads, the front of this Alright, now I'm going to be using some Monster Brown on her hair. She had very sandy blonde hair, so I fixed that up later on too to make it look just like the artwork, and it comes out really nice. Alright, so I come back to that buff color from Vallejo just because I forgot the part on her shirt that was like as a zipper kind of thing. And I also did the dry brush of this on her hair so that to give it that sandy blonde look. And yeah, look at that. It just gets the edges perfectly and keeps the darker brown underneath. Looks really nice. And then I come back to the ash gray because I forgot I wanted to do some dry brushing before washing on the guns and her boots. So that's why I did a dry brush on that, just to get the edges. And I'm back with that Corpse Pale from Army Painter, and this is for her face and her hands. It seems like all the characters in this game pretty much have like very pale skin. I know it's because they're scared from all the aliens they're fighting, but anyways. Corpse Pale, good color. Alright, now I'm going to be painting some of the longer parts of this miniature, which is all her straps and the belt stuff and the gun holsters. Everything is going to be done with fur brown. I'm getting tired of using leather brown all the time. I mean, brown is brown, right? So this looks good. It works really nicely and comes out really good later on with the wash. Alright, now we're going to be using a metallics color from the Army Painter, and this is Gunmetal. Don't forget to add those mixing balls in there because this stuff needs a good shake, and if you want to save your wrist, use these mixing balls from the Army Painter. So I used this Gunmetal on just various parts of her armored legs, and some parts of the gun holsters. She had like these little buttons that were silver, so I figured use that. And it's not too bright. And then I come back with actually a dry brushing over the guns. So not just and the shoulder pads, just to get a little shine on them a bit, as well as her boots, because they are armored boots. Now I don't know if they're metallic boots or what, but that's why I just want to give them a nice little shine. Alright, now I come and cover up her face and her hands with some Guilliman Flesh, which is a contrast color from Citadel Paints, and it does a good job getting in the recesses and keeping some of the highlights. And now I'm going to use some Apothecary White, which is another contrast color, just on the shirt. I did not want to use like a darker wash on that. And now I want to get those pants like more like the artwork, which is a little bit more of a yellow. So I used Yvanden Yellows, which is a contrast color from Citadel. And I think that having that buff as a base was really nice because this yellow doesn't pop too much. Now I'm using that famous Nuln Oil on the rest of the miniature, just to get inside those recesses. It's a very dark shade, dries fast, which is great, and really gets into all the recesses of the miniature, making it almost not necessary to highlight. And plus I did the dry brushing before, which some people tell me to do after, some people tell me to do before. Let me know in the comments down below how you paint your miniatures. Anyways, that is Akosha all painted up, ready to fight the aliens. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and we'll see you all next time.